welcome to Vlogmas Day 12! I thought today I would chat to you about some of the handmade gifts I've made over the years. As somebody who is really crafty and usually on a budget, handmade gifts are just the best thing ever. I say usually on a budget, but actually sometimes you end up spending just as much on craft supplies as you do on the gift. But nevertheless, we are going to dive into some of the things I've made over the years. I also have a video of me making a few things, so I'll show those as well. I do really feel like handmade gifts are the best gifts, and this year I haven't made as many gifts, but all of the gifts, well, 90% of the gifts, if not all of them, are handmade or small businesses or local businesses. So that's good. Still supporting handmade even if it's not me making it. But I wanted to share a few of the things I've made over the years as well as some of the things I've made this year. So if you are somebody who's getting a gift from me, either don't watch if you don't want the secret to be spoiled, or just keep watching and your secret might be surprised. You might not get it though, so you never know. So I might keep looking down, it's just because the list of the things I've made over the years is on my phone. Anything that I can find where I'm going to I'll pop a picture in, if I've got a photo of it, but if I don't have a photo of it, I obviously can't pop a picture in. I would say ever since I've been little, making handmade gifts has been such a big part of Christmas and birthdays and any kind of gift giving experience, and that's like, my mum's really supported that. If I ever ask her what she'd like for Christmas, she'd always say, oh, something handmade, something handmade. So that is kind of what she's been lumped with, whether she likes it or not now at this point, to be honest. I feel like my gift giving really started to get good when I got a Cricut. I mean, that's not true. I feel like it is good, and it's not always Cricut related gifts, but getting a Cricut really upgraded my gift giving. Maybe the first year I got it, the gifts weren't so good, but since then I feel it's improved. I'm also filming this quite late in the evening, so I am enjoying a hot chocolate to keep me going. This is a mint chocolate one. Gosh, that's actually delicious. But yeah, when I got my Cricut, I could kind of, I basically that whole Christmas was just customized gifts. I customized notebooks, candles, little wooden discs, like so many different things. I tried to screenshot a video that actually came up in my memories today, so I'll maybe put some of those in there. But I did a mug, I made some little mini stockings for my dogs, I did some baby grows for a friend that had a baby, and I also made a teddy bear that had like the details, I think it said like Cara's first Christmas and then the year and her weight and everything on the other ear, and that was very cute. I was very proud of that one. I also have made some matching Christmas t-shirts. I'm going to put this picture here that my friend posted on their stories, but I'm going to crop them out of it because I haven't asked their permission if they're going to be in it, so you can just see their bodies. They were very cute. I feel I should do that again this year, but it's too late. I've already gifted her a present. But Erica, if you're watching this and you would like more customized clothes, just let me know. I also did some like plastic, you know, those like Starbucks kind of cups. Made a few of those, Christmassy ones and more neutral ones, and lots of mugs and things like that as well. I also made like gift tags and Christmas cards and things like that on my Cricut, but they're not so much of a gift. But it is, if you've got a Cricut, like honestly, you can make just about anything. So if you've got the time, then do it. I also made some car stickers, and most of them are for my car. I've got the Powered by Pixie Dust one, and it says like, dear person behind me, the world's a better place with you in it. And then I made the other two ones that I'll put in this picture here. They are, my brother-in-law collects vintage steam engines, so there's something to do with that. He basically asked for them. I don't know what they are. Then last year I did most of my gifts handmade. I don't know how I found the time. I feel like I've definitely had more time in my life this year, but I have not done it. I don't know. But I made some reusable cotton pads. I don't think I meant to take one through to show you, but I haven't done it. But I basically had a square of like Christmas fabric and then a square of like toweling fabric, sewed it together in a little square, and then bundled them up with some string and a little tag that said what they were. The tag was made on my Cricut, and everyone got one, at least one pack of them. Some people got multiple packs, and I feel like they're really good because whether you use makeup or you have a child or it's for nail varnish, like you can just use them. They're so versatile, so they felt like a very good gift because I do enjoy making a gift that I can give to lots of people. One that can kind of cover a lot, and you can do one streamlined process of making and then just gift it. Last year I also was very into making like more, I was very into holistic health and kind of like crystals and that kind of thing. I'm still into that, but it was definitely like my hyper focus at that time, so that was quite heavily influencing a lot of my gifts. So I made a lot of different things. I made headache relief, I've got a few of them here. Headache relief balm. Again, these labels are made on my Cricut. And then it says Johnson's Apothecary, made with love. But yeah, I can, if anyone wants to know how I made any of these, I can let you know. I also made some lavender hand cream, and then this is a rose and mint lip balm as well. Almost all of these containers I managed to get off Amazon or Hobbycraft, so they're very handy. And they make a gift look quite nice. I also made rhubarb gin and had little bottles that I put those in, and that was a good addition. And I also I went around the charity shops and I found different like containers that were maybe like old candles, like candles had been used and burned in them, and then they were just like the candle house. Or like mugs, or little trinket dishes, or little ornaments, or little like just little things that I could use to turn into candles. And then I filled a whole pile of them with candles. I had some that smelled like snow fairy and some that smelled like coffee cake because I felt like that was a good mix of things. And I actually last year made a massive batch of those, and like I was doing some supply work, so all of the people I was working with there got one, and it was just a really nice like, here's a little gift I've made, you can have it. And they're very easy to make. If you're at all interested, you literally just get, I just use pure beeswax. You can like use different concoctions of things, but beeswax is natural, it's purifying, so it clears the air, and it also burns really slowly, so you get a good amount of burn time and slow release of scent as well. So I use pure beeswax, melted that like over a bain-marie with and then I got some fragrance oils. Literally got both the beeswax and the fragrance oils from Amazon, and then obviously got all of the dishes and things that I put them in from the charity shops, and I think it's such a cute thing to do. I actually made like there was like a little miniature teacup with saucer, and it was a really cute one as well. And the wicks I got from Hobbycraft, so, but I mean you can get them anywhere really. So that was a very cute, fun craft to do. My house smelled amazing while I was making it, and also it was great. Also, for everyone's birthday, well, most people's birthday, it was when I worked in the pottery shop, and I painted everyone a little ceramic pot and like made it personalised. So for my friend Ellen, we'd had a really funny trip to Shappensea, like one of the outer isles, maybe an inner isle. I said outer isle in my stories and people were like, that's not an outer isle. I just mean not on the mainland, one of the isles that are not attached to the mainland. We went out there and there was like a few really funny things that happened, so I like recreated those on the four sides of the little dish, the little pot that I put the candle in. And then for one of my friends, she was turning 30, so I made like a 31 and painted it with things I knew she liked and that kind of thing. So that was really fun because I'd also painted the pot and then put a candle in it as well, so it was like doubly personalised and handmade. Very fun, a great gift idea for anyone out there who's wondering. I also crochet, so I've crocheted quite a lot of gifts throughout the years. Last year I think I maybe made a couple of crochet gifts and they were book sleeves. They were fun to make, very cute. You just made a giant square and then sewed in together some of the corners and then left the flap. So it was very easy. And yeah, this year I've not really made that many handmade crafts, but one of the ones I have made are these little beaded felt Christmas trees. And I just think they are so adorable. I filmed doing this in one of my earlier Vlogmas videos. But they're really adorable, fun to make again, and I just love the outcome. But they are actually way more time consuming than I thought, so I don't actually have that many. I think maybe only one friend's getting this, so hopefully she's not watching right now. But yeah, fun to make still. And the other gift that a lot of people are getting this year, well, I think everyone will be getting, are some bath salts. So, like I said before, I'm really quite into holistic healing and trying to be quite natural sometimes. Sometimes I'm just really not, but I like the concept of like essential oils and healing yourself in natural remedies. I mean, my arm's currently ache because I've got 2 vaccines. I had the flu and the COVID vaccine because I'm a carer yesterday, so those are hurting and those probes aren't natural but still good for you. But I do like holistic healing and the thought of it. So bath salts I decided to make this year. I got, actually from the charity shop, these little, I should really just find them and show you. Oh, I'm going to be inserting a clip here, so I don't need to find them. You can be watching this while I'm telling the story. So I got these little like glass vials from the charity shop. There's a whole pile of them and I'd been looking at them on Amazon and I was like, oh my god, how amazing that they're here. And then I sanitized them all a couple of months ago and decided I was going to do bath salts, but just hadn't really got around to it. And then a couple of weeks ago I thought, oh, today is the day, let's make some bath salts. So I looked into how to make them and like the best recipes and that kind of thing, and basically I wanted it to be something that could be, you know, if you've had a really hard day at work and you need to just unwind, or if you're tense and stressed, you could just completely unwind. And the best thing for that was Epsom salts. So I managed to find some Epsom salts on Amazon. So the main ingredient of this whole thing is Epsom salts. So there is, I would say, probably about 80% Epsom salts in there. Then I added in some deep sea salt flakes because that's really good for purification and it's just really good for you. There's definitely more like holistic and more spiritual benefits to deep sea salt, but that's just kind of mostly the purification. And then I also added in some pink Himalayan salt, just because it's kind of rougher, so it's really good for exfoliating, and it just kind of creates a bit of a grit, which is quite good to have. Sometimes like if you're sitting in the bath with it, it's almost like acupressure a little bit. So it's really good to have, really good, and again for purification and kind of balance, and a little bit of self-love in there too. And then I also popped in some essential oils, so I put in, I think, rose and lavender. Actually can't remember from the top of my head. I think I put rose, lavender and eucalyptus maybe. Kind of, you know, eucalyptus is really good for opening and breathing, lavender is good for relaxation, and rose is just a delightful scent that's really also good for self-love and inner healing. And also it just smells nice and it is nice, so if you don't believe in any of that, that's fine. It's up to you what you want to do with that information, but it is a very nice soak. And then I also included some rosebuds and some dried chamomile and also some lavender, so it's just a very good deep soak. I then mixed it all together in a mason jar, and then because a lot of it didn't fit into the little tubes through the funnel, I kind of broke up a lot of that, so it's minimal, and I'm quite glad about that, because I didn't want people to have to like worry about their drains and having to fish stuff out the drain. I personally don't mind doing that because I love the benefits of it, but if it's a gift, you don't want it to be a gift that requires work. So all of it is small enough to fit down drains. It's perfect. So yeah, I popped that on, and then I also on those I'm putting like a little chalkboard sticker so I can write on them, because for some people I'm writing bath soak and bath salts, and for other people I'm writing bath salts or foot soak, because I know there's some people that don't like to take baths or don't have a bath, and you also can absolutely use it as a foot soak, and it would also be incredibly beneficial and lovely and amazing. Yeah, so yes, that's kind of what you've just seen happening in that video while I've been discussing it. And then the other thing that I did was I did get a few crystal chips, and I already had some crystal chips, and I kind of thought I was going to put it in the bath soak, and I kind of thought I was going to put it in the bath salts, but I started to think, that's not a very good idea, because either one, they're going to end up down the drain, or two, they're going to really hurt while you're in the bath, because some of them are spiky. So instead, I made little mini jars of a mixture of crystal chips, and I think it's a very cute little gift, and I think it's just a very cute little addition, you know, whether you like crystals or not, they look cute in the little bottle. You can take them out and you can do things with them, or you can just leave them in the little bottle and enjoy that, because a miniature jar, I'm sorry, that's just the cutest thing ever. So yeah, that was the other gift that kind of went alongside the bath salts. Yeah, it was a very fun, very cute activity thing to make, and again, very easy, very inexpensive, and a really like thoughtful gift. Like, I feel like as receiving that, you would think, oh, that's so lovely, you know. It's not a Soap and Glory gift set, it's a handmade, thought out bath salts. Not that there's anything wrong with the Soap and Glory gift set, but you know what I mean. I also am a massive fan of edible gifts. So I'm going to insert a picture here of these little truffles. They are the best thing ever, and I think for like a workplace or family friends or someone who, like, you know, it could be an add-on to a gift, but like if it's somebody who you're like, oh, I maybe should get something but I don't know what to get, do I get them anything? Do I just get them a card? You know, when you're having that kind of mental battle, an edible gift is a great thing to get. One year I made my mum sugar cookies and they went down a treat, and yeah, these little truffles are adorable. They look like little Christmas trifles, which, winner winner. Also, how cute. Like, you just look at those and think they're so cute. And they're actually so unbelievably easy to make. All you need is, I usually double it, but 1 packet of Oreos and 1 skinny packet of Philadelphia. So not the big tub, the skinny tub. I do use branded when I'm making it. I do think it makes a difference. It's creamier. I've tried it with like Tesco's own brand and it doesn't work as well. The Philadelphia one does work the best. So basically, that's literally the only 2 ingredients. You bash up the Oreos beyond belief. You can put them in a food processor, but you don't want them to be so small that they're like dust, because then they make kind of like a squidgy, they don't kind of have the good truffle texture. So I like to bash it up by hand, because then you get more control over it, and then you just mix in the Philadelphia until it turns like quite a dark brown colour. Then you scoop it up, turn it into a ball, put it in the fridge for a little while to set, or the freezer for even less to get it to set, and then dip it in milk chocolate or dark chocolate, and then I topped it with little drizzles of white chocolate and then some Christmas decorations. I did have to dig through all the decorations to pick out the green bits and the red bits, but it was worth it because look how cute. So yeah, that is kind of my handmade gift guide, what I've done in previous years, and just some ideas that I'm putting out there in the world. So yeah, that was quite a fun little video. I enjoyed doing that. If you have enjoyed this video, please do let me know. And if you haven't enjoyed this video, I would also be happy for you to let me know and give me some ideas of what you'd like me to do. The reason there has been so many of these chatty ones is because I have been at work today, and then I was like out looking after my niece, while my sister got her nails done. And like other times, like sometimes I've had something on after work, or I've just had a nap after work. That happened the other day, didn't it? But it just means I don't really have that much time to film and edit, so it's kind of like quick turnaround videos. But if there's anything in particular, any conversation topic you'd like me to discuss, anything you'd like to see me do, we've got 12 days left. We're gonna make this the best Vlogmas ever, that a loyal like 5 people are watching, and I love that. Thank you to those 5 people. Some days we've got as many as 30 people watching, and that's so exciting. Also, I've reached 35 subscribers, which is just amazing. I can't believe it. So yeah, thank you to all of you who do watch this. If you could interact with it, it would mean so much, but I appreciate that not everyone enjoys interacting with videos, and that's totally okay, but a little like goes a long way. Anyway, thank you for watching day 12, and I shall see you again tomorrow for day 13. It's Friday the 13th tomorrow. Or is it Friday today? No, it's Friday the 13th tomorrow. Ooh, see you then.